Alrighty, boys, we are right back with Undisputed Boxing. Now, earlier today, I was doing the second part for my American Top Team experience, and I caught on my phone that Undisputed Boxing got a patch and that they added Ryan Garcia back in the game. So first of all, let's talk about what they did, right? They added Ryan Garcia back in the game. They did some improvements to punch tracking. In regards to bug fixes, they fixed an issue where users were given a loss and 0 SP when disconnected from an opponent. We complained about that. They fixed it. They fixed an issue where normal hooks and uppercuts were causing unintended hit stuns. That's something that a lot of players complain about. You know, throwing hooks to have you stunned in place, and people didn't like that. They fixed an issue causing animation snapping, whatever that means. And they also fixed an issue where the arms will become deformed when throwing punches. So these are the changes that they've done to Undisputed Boxing, including adding Ryan Garcia back in the game. So I'm going to show it on screen right here. I spent literally more than 30 minutes. I actually spent more than that, almost 40 minutes, waiting for an opponent. Why am I doing the Donald Trump? I spent over 30 minutes just waiting. I spent over 30 minutes waiting for an opponent. Literally did not find anyone. I just sat there. Some of you suggested, hey, restart the game. I did. Restarted the game. Still could not find an opponent. So I guess literally no one's playing this game right now. So I'm doing this now against the AI, the Undisputed AI. You guys are gonna see that when I start. It's gonna say right there, Undisputed AI. I've played against the Undisputed AI actually way more than I have against normal humans, and what I'm gonna say is this might actually be a blessing in disguise, because I'm 100% sure the fight I'm about to engage in right now will be more interesting than facing some random opponent online. Like I'm so certain about it. So let's go right ahead and do that. I'm gonna use Ryan Garcia. I'm gonna see if there's been any changes, and then I guess we're just gonna drop the game again. I mean, that's just the way it goes, right? A new change happens, we test it out. If it's good, good. If not, oh well. So here we go, here we go. Undisputed CPU. Lomachenko. Why did I decide to fight Vasily Lomachenko? I don't know. I haven't fought him in a long time. I kind of like the way his AI fights, although he can get carried away trying to be way too elusive. You kind of see what he's doing right here. Like, I throw for, like, he waits for me to throw, and then it tries to throw. But seeing as I already know that's the AI tactics, as soon as I throw, I'm getting out of there because I don't really want to deal with getting hit while my fighter is trying to block. So the beginning rounds will be very slow. It will be all about just landing clean shots. It is 10 rounds. I don't want to gas out. And then, as the rounds progress, I will start stringing more combinations together and start looking to get them out of there. I'll tell you guys the one thing that I've been trying to train myself to stop doing. And a huge reason why this has to be done right now is because head movement is just terrible in Undisputed. You notice, you see how I throw and then I back up right away? Throw and then back up, and you'll notice this with a lot of people that play this game. We all back up, back up, back up. We come together, and as soon as you come together, you crash in, and we go, oh, we're gonna throw, throw, throw. Who's gonna be the first one to land? And then you back up again. So one thing I'm trying to train myself to stop doing when I throw, like right here, stay in the pocket a little bit, and then let him retreat. As opposed to, I land my big shot, immediately I back up. But, you know, because of how bad head movement it is, a lot of times, right, the way that should work is you enter the pocket, you throw, you move your head and slip whatever is coming back, and you stay in the fire. You can't do that in the game because the only head movement that actually works is pulling back. Slipping, ducking, all of that stuff, piss poor, does not work. So, hanging out in the pocket, you'll be taking a lot of these shots on your block. And, you know, right now, anyways, so they said further improvements to punch tracking. I don't know what that means. Are they saying that the punches will land a lot easier now? I mean, I'm noticing that punches are landing a lot better, but making a change like that, and of course what they did to the block, without improving other types of head movement. Like at this point, I would love to see them release an update that says, we've buffed side-to-side head movement, we've buffed ducks, we've buffed every other head movement to be effective besides just pulling back. I don't know when we're going to get that change, but hopefully soon. See, bro, like, I'm fighting the AI right now, and I'm just so much more relaxed. Like, let me ask you guys this question, and I should probably make a whole video about this, but let me just ask this question right here. How should a game be judged? Right? A game that should be played online, how should it be judged? So for this game right here, I would rate Undisputed Boxing something different. If all you're doing is playing offline, I'd rate it something different. If you're playing online, I'd rate it something different. And UFC Undisputed 3 is the same way. You guys hear me say it all the time. With Undisputed 3, I tell you guys, it is the best MMA sim I've ever played. But it's not the best MMA game I've ever played. It's not, because online the game falls apart. And it's the best sim offline. Online, no. UFC Undisputed 3 was not a great sim game online, because the way it played online, especially once the fight hit the ground, it was just a transition reversal fest. It was a mess. It was a mess. On the feet, it was the same exact slip meta we complain about right now with UFC 5. But if you play the game offline, it is damn near a masterpiece. Undisputed Boxing, I wouldn't call it a masterpiece offline. But this game actually, in terms of fun, actually, I'd give it up to like a 7. I know it's generous still, but offline, I'd give it up to like a 7. You could make it feel like a really good boxing sim because you're playing against the AI. They're not going to be cheesing you with all this nonsense. You know, you can adjust your experience however you want. You could improve the power. You could, increase the power so you can get them out of there quicker. You could do something about the stamina. There's a lot of things you can do to improve your experience. So, with that said, how should a game like this actually be judged, right? All right, here comes the circling. I think it's because I'm hanging out in the pocket a little bit too long, so it's circling a little bit. Oh no! I knew that was only a matter of time. He got me, but that was fair and square though. That was fair and square.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, Vasily Lomachenko. Let's lock in real quick and get that back. I know I'm talking a little bit too much. Let's lock in and get that back. I gotta talk. I'm doing commentary here. There we go. Ah, where you going? Come here. There we go. See, this is another thing that's beautiful about facing the AI. If my entire goal is to win, I mean, I know how to cheese it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could just, like, sit there and throw power shots all day long. Is that Joe Rogan on the corner over there? I gotta cheese it a little bit and, whatever. But because I'm actually trying to get, like, a sim-style experience, I could have a lot of fun playing against the AI in this game. And so what I'm asking is, how should a game actually be judged? Should it be judged based on how the game was intended to play? Or should it be judged based around how it is actually being played? See what I'm saying? Every single game has a way that the developers intend. Yeah, I'm winning every round. Every game has a way the developers intend the players to play the game. There's a way they want you to play it. Is that how we should judge it? This is their intent. Or should we judge, this is just how the players play the game. And that's what we got. I think it should be a combination of both, leaning more towards the second option. I I think moving forward, especially with sports games like these, you got to know how your audience will play the game. You got to know. You got to know your audience. You got to know that your audience is full of cheesers. You got to know that your audience is full of people who try to find the easiest, fastest way to try to win, the cheapest way to win. You should know that. You should know that they will look to break your game. They will look to find exploits. They will hide those exploits. They'll keep those exploits to themselves. They will hope you don't change or you don't fix those exploits. A vast majority of your players are not going to be looking to create a sim experience in there. You got to know that. And so with knowing that, you have to design your game with restrictions. You got to design your game with safeguards in place to protect the players that are actually trying to play your game the way you intended. Make sense? So this is how we want our game to play. The players who are playing our game, how we want them to play it, we got to figure out a way to reward them. And you reward them with game mechanics that favor them. Game mechanics that gives them wins because they're playing your game the way you intended it. It has to be up to the developers to do that. So, if you don't, you just design whatever, and then players figure out all the cheese in your game and they exploit it. You can't just say, this is not the way we intended them to play the game. It is what it is. It's the product you put out. And that's how they're playing it. So, but you guys give me your thoughts in the comment section. You guys give me your thoughts. Because, yeah, bro, I can understand why players who mostly play offline will, although I heard a lot of you guys say that this new patch, or not this one, but the last patch, I've heard a lot of you say that it ruined offline play. Is that still the case? Let me know. Because I've played a couple matches and this is very tolerable. Could even say it's fun. All right, let's start circling a little bit with some of these shots. Circle to the right next to see what that feels like. Not bad. Nice. Kind of cut angles here a little bit. Like, I'm loving the fact that I'm able to hit him right now. I'm not whiffing ridiculously. I enjoy that. Oh, yes. Nice combo right there. Oh, pressuring me a little bit. Oh, okay. All right, he got me there. Watch my head. Watch my head. I'll catch him clean right there. You felt that. Ooh, caught me at the end right there, but good shit, good shit. Sorry, Grandma. Yeah, so there you go, man. Ryan, why is your face like that, bruh? Why is your face like that? There's a joke I usually make with that, but, trying to be better, Hey, I just figured something out. Maybe cross into the hook to the body? I thought that did something earlier. Huh. We'll lab that. No, now he's throwing uppercuts. Yeah, I be seeing the AI getting smart. Yeah, of course he's throwing uppercuts now. No. I'm trying to stay in the pocket, but the head movement just doesn't work. So you take all these shots to your block. You see what I'm saying? Head movement is just piss poor. Jesus, I am not doing that again. The left hook power shot is terrible. Yeah, bro, you better watch it, because I'm about to start throwing power at you right now. I'll knock you down. Better be careful. We've been boxing for the most part. I'm start swinging leather at you now. There we go. Ba, 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 ba. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Nalani, one. Jesus Christ. Can you guys please fix the crowd? Can you please fix the crowd? When I get a knockdown, can I get that eruption? That like, oh, like it's so anticlimactic. You know what I mean? I'll watch this a little bit more. I know the AI can't, you know, can't see, but let's watch it a little bit more. Why not? Maybe later on I'll see if I can get a thumbnail of one of these. I don't even know, bro. Like, thumbnails for Undisputed Boxing is even harder to figure out than UFC 5. It's like trying to find the poses I can turn into something that might be interesting. Oh, freaking A. Difficult. I wish we had not photo game face. That's not what it's called, photo game face. I think it's called photo mode. You know, just the ability to pause wherever I want and to rotate the camera. Pretty much, bro. This should be standard right now, bro. It should be standard. Like, this annoys me. It really does, man. It does. Like, I don't want to play another new combat sports game that does not have photo mode. Like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Fight Night Champion had this stuff over 13 years ago. If EA drops UFC 6 without photo mode, like, bro, you guys are gonna call me rude or what I'm gonna say, but like, you would deserve it because like, we've been asking for a long time. It's ridiculous at this point. Like, we're in 2025 and we're still asking for photo mode. Oh, jeez. Boom! Oh, that might be the best knockdown I've seen in a long time. Boom! Oh, the way he held his body and dropped right there. That looked good. That actually looked really good. That looked really good. The combo that started it off, too. Look at this. Wham! Yeah. He held the right spot and everything. Yeah, this game's got flashes of brilliance, but then it's gonna start him right in the center of the ring. Yeah, see what this is what I was talking to you guys about. It's animations. I was talking about how ooh, I thought he was about to be baby out. See how there was a cut scene and then he teleported to the center of the ring? Yeah, it's just because they don't have all the different animations. Like, if they wanted to do this properly, they would literally have to account for all the possible ways you could be knocked down and then have animations that leaves you in that exact position, which is, it's not easy, man. It's not easy. It's not easy one bit. So if you get knocked down, or, you know, near the ring, there should already be an animation in the system that recognizes, oh, he got knocked down in the ring. I'm going to play this one. He got knocked down face down near the ring. We already have that animation. We're going to play this animation of him getting up from there. You know what I mean? But that would require, not even kidding, not even joking, to do that, that would require thousands of additional animations. Thousands of them. This is why I was praising UFC 5, because they did that. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to switch my stance. There we go. All right, round number 8, baby. I am comfortably winning every single round. To the body. Let's go to the body right there. Southpaw. There we go. I took a gummy. It's starting to hit a little bit. My eye's probably gonna start turning red real soon if I don't get off. Y'all gonna start looking at me like, what's going on with this man's eyes? And yes, I heard every single last one of you that said these synthetic THC, whatever, is not good for you. I know. But I'll be honest with you guys, bro. I feel like I'm the kind of person that, like, I need a vice. And right now, bro, I'm living such a healthy life. Got him. I need a vice. Sit him down. I need something. I stopped cigars. I stopped alcohol. You know what I'm saying? I need a vice. I need a vice. I'm not the kind of guy that parties or does anything like that. You know, being on the straight and narrow, like being a square like that, can do something to you mentally as well. Although I'm proud of it, you know, just like, you know, I'm hunkering down. I'm, you know, there you go. He's done. He's done. He is done. Yeah. So, what do I think? Well, I didn't play online, so I don't know how players are faring online right now. Offline, I'd say 6 or 7 in terms of the fun experience. I could play a few more matches before I get bored, and that's saying something. That really is saying something. So the changes they made, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Just if you're going to load this game back up, just load it up with the right expectations, man. Don't load it back up expecting that you're going to see something significantly different. You're not. It's gonna play very similar. Don't kill yourself with disappointment if that is the case. All right, so that is going to do it. Ryan Garcia re-enters Undisputed Boxing. You know, of course, all the tweets, the racist tweets, and all the crazy stuff he was saying is what led to him being removed in the first place, and now they've put him back. So, you know, politics is a very interesting thing. It's a very funny thing. It's a very funny thing, very silly thing. But yeah, that'll do it. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, and I'll see you boys later with a brand new one. As always, stay safe. Peace out. Have a good one.